I've realized something that has completely changed the way I see life. If you're waiting for life to make you happy, you'll be waiting forever. For so long, I thought once I started traveling, got married, or didn't have to work as much, then I'd be happy. But I've learned that if I can't find happiness now, I won't find it later either. Even when you do reach your goals, that feeling of not being happy enough doesn't just disappear. It just shifts to the next thing you want. Your mind thinks, okay, what's next? And then suddenly the thing that you thought would make you happy just feels so ordinary.
The weird thing is, now I'm exactly where I want to be. I got my dream job at Cornell, and I'm still just thinking about my old pals. Only now they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
Happiness isn't a destination, it's a habit. If you're waiting for the future to make you happy, you'll be stuck in that pattern, no matter how much your life improves.
Most of the suffering that we experience, we make up in our heads and we don't actually experience in the world. So be smart and minimize your suffering by letting go of all the stupid stuff.
Happiness comes from being present, enjoying where you are now in life, while working towards the goals that you want. That way we can spend more of our lives being happy instead of waiting. And then when those things do come, the things that we know will make us happy, they will make us even happier.
See, we live in a world where we are told that we should aspire to have more clothes, more likes, more money, more views, more attention. And don't get me wrong, it's nice to want nice things. Even me too. I would like some nice things. And it's amazing that you want to chase success. But here's the truth. What you have externally will never replicate what you lack internally. Let me say that again louder for the people in the back. What you have externally will never fill the gap of what you lack internally. Number one, let's talk about a common experience which we've all probably gone through. For example, education. So you've been working very hard during, let's say, your degree, younger high school education, or what do you call it, GCSEs, any form of education you've been working pretty hard on. And then you prepare for these tests at the end, and when it's time to then do this test, you finish the test and you finish education as a whole. As much as you feel pretty fulfilled in that moment, the rest of the day it's like, okay, it's the next thing. Okay, I get another degree, or okay, I apply to a new school and I do something else. But you don't really feel that fulfilled. You're just like, wow, I've done that and I have to go to the next thing. Now, I'm not saying don't get a degree. Please get a degree. Please get an education of some. Don't be lazy. Please get something. And it's not just for that, it's for many other goals that we have. We try to patch our internal wounds with external rewards, and I feel like a lot of people are now doing this, and I don't want the people who not only watch my channel, but people who know about me know that this is not really how we should be going about our lives. We think that, oh, if I get this car, I'll feel better, or if I pass this exam, I'll feel better. Please pass the exam. But you think, oh, if I get this job, I'll feel better. Oh, if I have this amount of subscribers, I'll feel better. Oh, if I have this amount of followers, I'll feel better. Oh, when I reach these certain amount of likes, I'll feel better. Oh, when I have these amounts of views, I'll feel better. Oh, when I get signed to a certain agency, I'll feel better. Oh, when I have this certain resource, I'll feel better. But that's not really how it works. As well as you could also say, people tend to view that with, oh, if I have this job, I will be enough. Oh, if I have this certain body type, I'll be enough. Or if I have this certain item, I'll be fulfilled. But when you do get those certain items, are you really fulfilled? Are you really better? Do you really feel better? Or is that your mind tricking you? Or you deceiving yourself saying, but I have it now? And that's not really how it works. It really doesn't work like that. I expand on this because fulfillment doesn't come from what you have. Fulfillment comes from who you are. It's something I'm still beginning to learn as well. For example, today I literally had my first ever magazine published come out. And I'm really happy that I did, but I still felt normal. I still felt the same. And it brings me back to a conversation I had with one of my old teachers at sixth form. I asked her, like, after the next stages after sixth form, you have to proceed to go to university or degree apprenticeships or gap year or whatever. I asked her, how did you feel? And she said, I felt the same. I was like, what do you mean this woman's feeling the same? Until I got to this position, I'm just like, wait, I feel the same. And it made me think about fulfillment and the needs to be fulfilled and the wish and wants I have for myself to be fulfilled in certain areas of my life, in many areas of my life. And I just wanted to remind you that fulfillment doesn't actually come from what you have, it comes from who you are. Because having that certain degree doesn't heal your insecurity of not thinking that you're enough or that you're not smart enough. Having that new phone doesn't fix that feeling of feeling left out. Having a certain piece of designer clothing also raises the point. Doesn't heal the fact that you probably think that, you're worth that item also. That's why I really wanted to press on having these certain items and having these certain external things still doesn't stop the feeling that you may feel internally, because only you can do that from the inside. Only you can tell yourself, I'm not really fulfilled regardless of the external things I have, and how do I want to change that, and what am I lacking? Why do I feel this certain way? Now, I really wanted to speak on this because, like I said, going back to me and my story, I had my recent magazine come out, and I'm so super, super, super duper duper proud of myself. Like, having a magazine out is such a big thing. Also, I'm in school right now because I feel like it's such a cool place to record my videos, just in a random classroom. I used to hang out in random classrooms all the time. I feel like when I get an office, one day it would just be like a random classroom type of format because I'm just so comfortable in random classrooms. But like I was saying, so the magazine out, I'm super proud, I'm super excited. Yeah, at the same time, I still feel the same like I felt yesterday. And the day before that, I still feel like I can do more work, I can push myself further, not just in my modeling career, but as a whole, in general, as a human being. And it just leads me back to the word fulfillment and being fulfilled. And I think the secret to being fulfilled and feeling fulfilled is the mindset. It's about self-awareness. It's about understanding. You need to take time to know yourself. You need to take time to sit down and talk to yourself. When was the last time you asked yourself a question? Try it. Ask yourself a question. Ask yourself, am I fulfilled? Am I actually happy? Is this really the thing I want? Is this external object, item, the thing I really want, the thing I really need right now? Is that going to replace what I'm feeling? Is that gonna help aid the feeling I'm feeling? You'll actually be surprised when you talk to yourself. You know more than you think. You would actually respond. I know it sounds crazy. You'll be like, well, that's weird if I talk to myself. Girl, talk to yourself. Guy, talk to yourself. How else would you know? I can't enter your body and figure out the answers in your brain. You have to sit down and talk to yourself and understand yourself. You're supposed to take time to know yourself, know your purpose, know your triggers, know what makes you complete, know what makes you you, know what makes you fulfilled. And how would you know if you don't ask? How would you know if you don't check? I really wanted to lead on and say that you should stop chasing things that you think will make you complete, that will make you whole, because you are whole, you are complete. You don't need to be chasing these other things to indeed make you whole. Like, it reminds me of modeling as well, and I always go back to this because modeling has taught me so many things, and one of them, number one, is confidence. Before you even begin to apply and think that you're a model, you have to have the mindset. I'm a model. Hell yeah, I can do this. I can get up there, take some photos because I deserve to be in a certain agency where they can push me out to get jobs. But before I even started to even apply, I had to sit down and have the mentality that, hey, I actually want to model. Hey, I actually think I look good. In fact, I know I look good. And I'm ready to put myself out there because I'm already a model in my head. That's the mentality you have to have with the other things you have going on for yourself. You need to know that I'm already whole. And I'm already worthy of deserving these things. So having these things would not just prove my worth, because I already know I'm worthy. having that car wouldn't prove I'm more valuable than someone else, because I know that I'm valuable in my own sense. I already know that I'm worthy to my own self. And I feel like from that place of knowing that you're worthy and that you're whole is that when you will start to attract things more effortlessly, because you have the confidence to do so. Let's end off on this video. If you're watching this and you feel a bit lost, a little bit confused, and just like, I keep having these things and I keep getting all these external things and I love this, but I feel like I'm lacking something. I just wanted to talk to you all about this and let you know that if you do feel like that, sit down and talk to yourself. You know, one question. Ask yourself the next morning. I give you all a task to ask yourself. Am I fulfilled? And what would I need to do to make me feel fulfilled? And I doubt the answer you're going to be hearing from yourself is something external. I think it will be something internal. And I can make a whole nother video talking to you all about how there's multiple internal things you could do to fix that. Because I've been on a journey of healing and just making sure that I am the best person I could possibly be for myself and moving forward. And there's so many things I've learned on my journey so far, and I'm so welcome and ready now to express that with you and the things I learn. So thank you so much for watching this new series of mine. I don't know what to call it yet, but I think I would have had a name by the time I get to editing, so I'm super excited. But remember, once you get your internal world right, your external world will follow. And it will follow so seamlessly. You're going to be like, what? How is this happening? How is everything so aligned? But it will happen. Trust me. Remember, fulfillment starts from in here. 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 Not externally. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the views. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the validation. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the money. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the cars. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the luxury goods. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the jobs. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the houses. Fulfillment doesn't happen from the gadgets. Fulfillment starts from you. It starts from yourself. Because it's only your life. And if you think about it, we only have like a good, 60 years? 70? I heard the life expectancy is even going down. Like, you don't have that much time. And once you really realize that, wow, I actually don't have that much time, you will take more advantage of what you have. Have you ever not seen like bugs? And they'll be sitting down or like looking up at the sky, like a random bug in the corner of your room or something. I'm not saying I have bugs in my room, but you know what I mean. Like, you see a random bug and be like, I can't believe they're wasting all their life just sitting in that corner staring. Don't be a bug. Get up and think. Sit down. In fact, be a bug. Sit down and think. What is making me fulfilled? What is pushing me right now? Like, what will make me feel fulfilled? You don't need anything to make you feel whole, because you already are. And if you feel like you don't feel like you're whole, sit down and ask yourself why. And I'm telling you, you're bound to find the answers. Okay? So if this hit home a bit, I know I haven't made this type of content in a while anyways, please share this with someone who you think needs to hear this. And I would love if you would give me a like, comment, and a subscribe while you're at it. No rush, no pressure. You don't have to, but it would be nice if you did. So thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for my next ones. Bye.